Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bow and Arrow Tarot. And this, the pick a card reading, What They're Hiding. So today we're going to go down a little bit of a darker rabbit hole to see what somebody's keeping from you. There's a deception there. So I'd like for you to take a moment to sit back, relax, and look at the three piles in front of you. Allow yourself to open up and let your gaze fall on the pile that calls to you the most, that interests you the most, that your intuition is pulling you toward. And we will come right back and we'll begin with pile number one. All right, let's get right into pile number one. Now, we're going to begin with the spirit animal for this individual. All right, wow, the dragon. And let's get some more energy. We have the Knight of Swords and we have the World. All right, so what are they hiding? The Golden Mirror, Narcissist. Oof. Let's see what the Dark Twin Flames are. The Shadow cards, Elusive and Disillusioned. We're going to go deeper. And what's your support and power energy in all of this? You come out with growth. Nice. And your spirits of darkness and light, spirit of the snowflake, and spirit of the scales of rebalancing. Wow, interesting reading here for you, Power One. So let's get right into it. The dragon. Who is this individual? Well, the animal spirit right now is associated with the third chakra. The dragon. The dragon is our higher selves, our higher selves, which is always watching us. Sometimes we're attuned to it, sometimes we are not, right? But when we're attuned to our higher, greater selves, our soul essence, we are unafraid. But when we're not, we may not be living in line with our true selves or our true path, right? Or what our higher selves desire of us, or, when we're not tapped in, right, to who we truly are, or we're not in line with that or being authentic to that, that's when we get into issues. And in a reading like this, where we're looking at someone who's keeping something from you, who's hiding something from you, we're looking at the shadow side of these things. So this person may indeed be right now dealing with not really following their true path. All right, we have Knight of Swords, World energy. A little bit more information about this individual. Knight of Swords energy. This is someone in a lot of air, right? You might be dealing with Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. But Knight of Swords energy can indeed be very cutting with their words. If they are not living in line, in harmony with themselves, and they are out of balance, Knight of Swords can be someone who's very argumentative, very prideful, very boastful, speaks a lot, says a lot of things that may not be true. World energy, though, indicates that this person is coming to a completion. There is something coming to a head with this individual. I feel some energy there with that. Let's go a little bit deeper before we move on to what they're actually hiding from you. There seems to be, it feels to me here like this person is using a lot of that Knight of Swords energy to cover up, to hide something. They're not being authentic, right? Their dragon is out of balance, their dragon energy. And so they're not leading with true authenticity. They're also at a stage in their life where things are coming to a head. Page of Wands energy and Temperance. Wow. Right? Things are kind of coming to a head. Page of Wands, though, Temperance. Interesting, because Page of Wands, they're fearless, though. What they may be hiding could indeed be something that isn't necessarily in and of itself a bad thing, per se, right? Sort of like, sometimes it's like, well, just because something is being hidden, it doesn't by nature have to be something that is like quote unquote evil or dark, right? But it could be something that needs to be hidden, that the person feels as though they need to be hiding. And that feels like this is what's happening here, because I don't feel a lot of dark energy here. I don't feel a lot of shadow, but I do feel elusiveness. I do feel deception or covering up. Not even so much deception, but not revealing, right? So what they're hiding, yes, it is that they're hiding something there, but they're not actively. I'm not necessarily sure that this person is actively lying to you. Page of Wands, Temperance energy indicates that right now they're balancing a lot. And whatever they're hiding from you to a certain degree needs to be hidden. Page of Wands indicates that they may be having to employ a lot of courage to maintain all of this. But they're also coming to the end of something. This could involve something to do, for some of you, this person may be dealing with something that involves courts or litigation. It may involve agreements. It may involve some kind of baggage from the past that they need to sort of keep under wraps until it comes to its ultimate conclusion. At the same time, what are they hiding? The golden mirror. They are still a narcissist, very self absorbed, one sided, right? They may love bomb you. So you may be getting a feeling from this person that they're not going very deep, that everything is about them, right? They may indeed, I'm going to say, when we add these energies, elusive and disillusioned, when you try to go deeper with them, they may almost act as though they don't know what you're talking about. They may even just ignore you, right? They may just, like, when you're, the typical example of dealing with this kind of energy is when you're having a conversation and anything that you say to them veers into an uncomfortable territory, they won't necessarily confront that. They'll just ignore they heard it or keep talking about something else, right? And it'll feel like, did they hear me? Or really? Is it really going to be like that? Right. Now, if you want to be confrontational about it, then that will take it into the next level. Somebody like this would then very quickly say that you're being hysterical and overreacting. You're never going to get to the information or get to that next level with this individual. There's always going to be that barrier there. Now, why they're hiding that, right? Why they're hiding something about themselves, I think goes back to what I was talking about here. There's something coming to some kind of conclusion in their lives, and they are indeed behind the scenes doing a lot of balancing, tempering, right? Trying to keep everybody happy on the surface. Yes, appearing, and probably they are very self-absorbed and narcissists, but this is not something that is unconscious. They're very conscious of what they're doing, right? So this person is conscious of what they're doing. Dragon energy does indicate, though, that there is a disconnect, that you're feeling that. You may be feeling that because right now they are in a situation where the decisions they may be making about all of this may not be correct. They may not be in line with what they truly should be doing, or their higher self or would advise them to do if that connection was there. But the connection is off and broken right now. So this person is acting from a different place. So this is very personal shit, though, right? This is all personal. Sort of somewhat a bit of turmoil, I say, that's going on in their lives. And they're hiding that from you. You know, they may be, and you're sensing that. You're sensing that everything isn't as great as they say it is. Ten of Pentacles, and there's a lot to do with money. There's money issues involved. They may have a lot of money. They may be wanting to hold on to their money. Their money may be threatened because of what they're dealing with right here. They may be very guarded about that. Disillusioned, though, this is interesting. This feeling of disillusioned. Because of that elusiveness and the elusiveness that we feel here with this energy, I feel like this is disillusionment. It's just that energy you're feeling from them when you're talking to them, because they may be coming across to you as if they're, just out there, or they don't get it. But behind the scenes, I think they do get it. They do know what they're doing, right? And indeed, what they're covering up or what they're keeping from you is a very personal matter to do with their money. So how do you handle it? Growth. Okay. That's your support energy. Evolving or dying, right? Evolving your own sort of expectations, right? take it as it comes. If you resonate with this and this resonates, that this is what it's been feeling like, then there is growth here from you in terms of like not everything is for you to carry. So oftentimes when somebody's hiding something from us and it bothers us, we begin to carry a burden that isn't ours, right? Because we assign our own sort of responsibility or feelings or what have you. They're hiding this from me, so that makes me feel bad. So now I'm emotionally tied to this. But you grow out of these situations and learn that not everything is for you to be worried about. If this is something for this person that they're going through in their lives and they want to keep it hidden, then if that's how they want to handle it, that's their choice. And so for you to grow out of this and to definitely not allow it to sort of play on you or your securities, right? Or your confidence, because it's really, if whatever they're hiding, they have their reasons. This is very much a case of whatever reason they can't go very deep with you right now, they have their reasons for that. And it's really not anything necessarily to do with you, right? And I think that's the thing we always want to make sure, is this something that I did? Spirit of the snowflake, special, irreplaceable, one of a kind, and spirit of the scales coming in. So there is a balancing that's coming in. I suspect that this person will reveal, or you will eventually be able to get to a place with this person where they're going to let you in. But for right now, while they're dealing with all of this, they're not ready to let you in. Right? Let's see what kind of zodiac signs we're dealing here. All right, some of you dealing with a Gemini. Okay. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo. This weekend I do the love reading, so I do don't do all the zodiac signs sometimes. I'll be picking the ones that are calling to me the most this weekend. And some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. All right, guys. All right. Thank you so much. If you want to get a private reading, there's a variety of private readings that I offer and some information scrolling below for the 10-minute question and answer session that I offer, same day delivery on that. If you enjoy my readings, please like, subscribe, and share. And that's it for pile number 1. I'll be right back with pile number 2. All right, everyone, we're ready to jump right into pile number 2. And I'm going to start off with their animal spirit, the bear. And some more energy to see 3 of swords. Uh-oh. That's betrayal coming in, and the emperor. Wow, what are they hiding? I like you. Wow, they're hiding that they care for you. Medicating and foolish. And what's your support? Gratitude. And you have spirit of the lighthouse and spirit of the giraffe. All right, guys. So lovely, lovely energy here, but interesting. We're going to get to it. This is what they're hiding, but let's talk about who this individual is first. We have bear energy. Now, the bear is sort of waking up, right? The bear is starting to activate areas of their lives that have a purpose, perhaps more of a more open spiritual sort of understanding, or at least curiosity. So the bear in animal spirit represents somebody who is very earthy. It's an earth spirit, but who's beginning to start a journey, a new journey into a different territory of how they see the world. It could be a spiritual journey. They may be taking up a practice of some kind, right? But it's a journey of a more broader self-realization. And up until now, they've been quite sluggish about that. So this is somebody who's really starting something new for themselves, something they haven't done before in this area. And it's spurred on by a broken heart. So I think recently this individual has gone through a lot, right? And they've gone through a betrayal. Somebody really, really hurt them. And with that emperor energy, I'm going to say it was somebody who was very powerful. It was probably a real sort of emotional blow, and also just a all out shattering of confidence, right? Like the kind of, it feels strong here to me, the kind of thing that, is so strong that it sparks a whole new change. It sparks suddenly wanting to grow in a way that you may not have grown before so that you can get stronger and understand things more. And you know what I mean? Um, yeah, this person feels like they've gone through a lot emotionally, and it started off, it spurned this whole new interest, curiosity, desire to learn more spiritually and emotionally about themselves and about life. And so their bear energy has been activated. So let's go a little bit deeper about this person. Um, they may also, I feel for some of you, this person, they themselves may be resonating with that emperor energy as well. So this deception may have really rocked their ego. And that also may have spurned this sort of new interest, this new way of looking at life and a new approach as well. But also at the same time, the way they approach people that they care about. Feels like just such a betrayal here. Let's go deeper. Three of Cups. Wow. And a Nine of Cups. They were really happy. They had good friendships, but I think the betrayal here really disturbed what was otherwise a very happy, secure life, right? So this person is may not have gone through something like this before. They've certainly enjoyed a lot of beautiful, happy relationships, friendships, celebrations, etc. All of this. There was a lot of good there. And yet, we have such darkness here and betrayal. So, this person was really knocked off of a very happy life. And so, what are they hiding? That they like you. We have medicating and foolish. Yeah, they're hiding that they like you because of this, right? This is someone who's going to be very guarded around you. They may even come off like they don't like you, right? Because this is what, they are approaching things. They're coming off of, first of all, a heartache, deception. Three of Swords being a deception, a lie, which oftentimes is a heartache. When you've been lied to, especially by people that you care about, by a situation that is close to you. Certainly, the most common when we talk about is third party, people cheating sexually, emotionally in relationships, but there's all kinds of betrayals. It's a swords card, not a cup card. So it's the betrayal is the lie. The betrayal is the communication that was turned out not to be correct or true, or a promise that wasn't kept. That's the core. And so this individual was hurt like in some deceptive way like that. And a lot, I believe, was probably taken from them, but certainly their confidence. We have medicating and foolish here. They don't want to feel foolish. I think they feel foolish from the last sort of situation that they were dealing with. And they may indeed be medicating right now. They may indeed, just watch out for that. You may be dealing with somebody who's partying hard, right? They're around you. They may be partying a lot, drinking a lot, self-medicating to get over this heartache, right? Emperor energy, if they are resonating with Emperor energy, this individual, what just popped out? Two cards flipped over. This person may indeed have access to a lot of money, so money isn't an issue. But what came out just now as I was trying to get some more reaffirmation is the Eight of Wands and Four of Swords. This person is actively taking a step back and reevaluating a lot of choices and decisions in their lives. This last betrayal really rocked them. And along with that Eight of Wands, a lot is happening very quickly. So you're also dealing with somebody who's going through a lot right now. Right at this moment that you're asking this question, because of course these pick a card readings are timeless. So when you come to this reading, it's for your timeline. And so right now, at this moment that you're seeing this person is going through a whole lot. However, they're being very reserved. And so what they're hiding is that they like you. Right? But why they're hiding it, especially if you're dealing with somebody who in every other way seems to be extremely confident with that Emperor energy. Right? This is someone who's used to winning. This is someone who's used to manifesting. This is someone who's used to being in control. Emperor is also the card for Aries. Some of you might be dealing with an Aries. So what's your support card? Your support card is gratitude, right? So see how it goes with that, you know? Because this person may indeed show you in other ways, that they like you. And you may indeed feel appreciative of that, You may indeed, because it may not come off the usual way. They may find different ways to express their feelings for you in light of the fact that they are now dealing with a wounded heart. Spirit of the lighthouse, spirit of the giraffe. You have uh, returning, belonging, guiding light for the lighthouse. And then the giraffe has perception, foresight. So allow these light spirits to help you in dealing with this individual, right? If you care for them too, and you may be confused by their behavior, which is like, what are they, what they're hiding. You felt like something they were hiding, but the fact that what they're hiding is that they have feelings for you, then yeah, that gratitude, that appreciation will need to be aided with perception and a broader foresight for you to see in the little ways that this individual indeed will show you their feelings for you, but it may not be that overt way, because right now, as I say, they're dealing with a wounded heart. So they just can't put their heart on their sleeve like that. They're not able to do that right now. They still need some healing and some thinking to do. They're starting a new journey of self-discovery. So you are right in contact right now in a moment of flux in their life where they're making an emotional, spiritual growth spurt. They're having a growth spurt, basically. Gemini energy. Some of you may be dealing with a Gemini. Gemini came out for the last one as well, pile one. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn. And some of you are dealing with a Taurus. Wow. So two of those earth signs, and yeah, the bear I said was an earth animal spirit, so that makes a lot of sense. You have that Capricorn Taurus energy, but also that Gemini. Take that how it resonates for you. If you want to get your own personal reading, there are a variety of readings that I offer, and all of that is in the description and pinned as a comment below this video. If you enjoyed the video, if you resonated, don't forget to comment. Give us a like, subscribe to my channel. All of that really helps me out so I can continue to give you these videos. And I'd like to say thank you for joining me for pile number 2. I'll be right back with pile number 3. All right, everyone, welcome to pile number 3. We're going to start right off by pulling out their animal spirit, the whale. All right. And along with that, we have King of Cups and the 8 of Wands. Wow. All right. So what are they hiding from you? The coffin. Okay. New beginnings, growth, change, transition, non-action, and unlovable. They've gone through a bereavement of some kind. And what is your support energy in all of this? Receptivity, spirit of the apple, and spirit of the witch. All right. Let's get right into it, guys. I'm going to be pulling more cards, but the whale, who is this person, first of all? The whale is water animal spirit. And this is someone who has a deep amount of compassion, affection, understanding on an emotional level. More than anything, they have compassion. The whale is just such a strong animal. They have gone through so much, They're such survivors. And so they've gone through some very turbulent and difficult, painful, emotional experiences. So this animal spirit resides in those of us who are very wise in that area. Patient, as I said, compassionate for sure. And so this individual is dealing with that. And so that's a deep level that they have of empathy, along with this King of Cups, 8 of Wands. A lot is hitting them right now. So this person, I think right now is, when we think about what they're hiding, there may be a way, and I'm going to pull more cards, but their energy may be covering up this deeper level of sensitivity they have. And it's coming off funny, right? So it feels like, what are they hiding? Because King of Cups here, I feel this is also someone who's used to giving a lot, who has been used to sort of being called upon to heal people, to help people. And right now, there is a lot of desire, Eight of Wands, for their skill and attention, their energy. And whatever is pulling on them right now, whether it be a particular scenario, as we go ahead and look at this, or it may be individuals, there's a lot happening around them emotionally. And while they're strong with that whale energy, and they're certainly being asked to be strong, King of Cups, they have that experience. Nonetheless, it is taking a toll on them. Perhaps this is what I'm feeling. And they need to regenerate, recharge. It can also be that this particular situation is calling for them to employ all of their energy right now for this moment. This may just be what is required of them for right now, and so they may not have a lot to give. Eight of Cups moving away and Knight of Wands. Yeah, they've had to leave. Somebody has gone. Somebody has left their lives. It's been an emotionally upsetting situation. Knight of Wands energy. I suspect, I'm going to be honest with you, it feels to me like this person had a very physical, dynamic, fiery sort of separation. They may have been forcibly separated from someone, or they may have been forced into a situation where they had to leave something or someone or a person close to them. A person close to them may have left them, but it may have also been in a very violent way. This can also indicate losing someone, right? Someone close to you has passed away, but there is a energy here of this having happened in a very aggressive way, a very unfair way, perhaps. It feels here like whatever they've been going through, there have been a lot of other forces that have been involved, individuals that have been involved, maybe individuals with not very great intentions coming in with chaos. And so they're being called on to really sort of pick up the pieces from a situation. So what are they hiding from you? The coffin. Because right now there's a lot in their lives that have been taken, that they're having to bury, that they're having to say goodbye from. So yes, even though the card there, it says endings bring new beginnings. Yeah, but the ending has to come first. Right? So before we get to the nice, happy new beginning stage, the ending stage has to happen first. And that's the stage that this person is in the middle of, which is exhausting and tiring and painful, can be painful, right? So there is a difficult, painful beginning stage to all transformation. What's happening along with it when we look at the spirits of the shadow spirits, we have non-action and unlovable. So whatever's happened for this individual right now, they may indeed be feeling very unlovable. They may indeed be feeling like, non-action, like they don't want to engage with anyone right now. They might be also quite, let's say, catatonic in a way. So you might not be able to get much from this person right now. This may be another reason why you're coming and wondering, coming to a reading, a pick a card reading to see, what are they hiding? They may not be engaging with you in a way that makes any kind of sense. And they may be coming off as them pulling away. But this is because they're dealing with this profound kind of loss in their life, whether that's the loss of a lover, a loved one, a friend, whatever the case may be. This particular situation also involved outside influences that were aggressive, that were fast and hot, it feels like, and just really not gentle, right? And there was a ripping away, a tearing apart of something and a splitting. And this was all happened. There's a lot that happened very quickly for this person. And so they're being called on their deepest energies to kind of make it through all of this, and make it through the ending of something and this new beginning. But to you, it is coming off as non-action. And again, they may be feeling or acting towards you as if they don't want to be loved right now. Receptivity. This is your support card, right? So being receptive to what they're putting out, right? So if you're having difficulty understanding their actions or non-action toward you, if you take yourself out of the picture and just perhaps try to understand what it is that is making them feel the way they're feeling right now, just being receptive to all kinds of emotions and energy and communication and feelings right now is going to allow you to maybe understand what's going on more here, so it doesn't feel like you're being kept from something, or that you don't feel as though whatever they're hiding is because they don't trust you or what have you. Sometimes people just can't handle sharing the burden of something with someone else, or sometimes they're just so caught up in the grief of it all that they don't really know what they're not making decisions in a very sort of premeditated, active way. They may just be reacting, right? And so a lot of times we have to be careful not to assume that, and assume that there's always some sort of premeditation that's attached to every sort of behavior, especially if you're dealing with somebody who's going through this kind of difficult mourning period. So spirit of what's helping you and supporting you through this? Spirit of the apple, spirit of the witch, yes. Transformation, understanding transformation, and understanding spirit of the apple. Wow. Test, offer, temptation. See how that comes, right? Take that as you will to your particular situation, but there is an offer perhaps coming in, a test of some sort, but this is a very personal. Spirit of the apple has always been a very personal oracle card that you're only you're gonna know what that test, offer, or temptation is. Spirit of the witch is there. There is some psychic ability, clairvoyant ability. May be indeed some more omens that come into you to help you along the way. You may see the same number multiple times throughout the day. Maybe that every time you look at the clock, it's always the same 3 numbers. Those type of things may be coming into you to reaffirm your thoughts and your actions. You may begin to have inklings of what's going to happen before it happens. All of this is all about how open and receptive you are to what's really going on around you, and you'll begin to see a little bit deeper. Let me pull one more card here, the Chariot. Yeah, this person is indeed ready to start a new life. So if there is a desire here to start a life with this person or to have a life with this person, and you're wondering what they're hiding the fact that they're still saying goodbye to their current or just previous to now life, right? But they absolutely have a desire to move forward. Chariot energy, right? Let's go ahead and pull some zodiac signs and see what kind of zodiacs you guys might be dealing with. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus. Interesting. Some of you dealing with a Scorpio. Wow. Scorpio came out a lot today. I think maybe even for all 3 piles. Some of you are dealing with a Gemini. All right, Gemini showing up a lot lately. Thank you so much. This was pile number 3. If you got something out of it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. If you want to get a personal reading, there's information scrolling below. You can get that. There's also information in the description. There's a variety of readings that I provide, so you can check that out. That's pinned in the comments. But thank you so much, everyone, for watching this 3rd pile in the Pick a Card reading, What They're Hiding. And I hope to see you all back here on Bow and Arrow Tarot for your next Pick a Card tarot reading. Thank you. Bye now.